To Be Hero X has taken the internet by storm with a unique concept of trust value, an interesting power system, and heroes who stand out among the rest. So, today I'm ranking the abilities in To Be Hero X based on power, effectiveness, and aesthetic. I won't be measuring through trust value, and I'll pretend that they're legitimate heroes not controlled by popularity. I couldn't really wrap my head around this for some reason. I'll only be covering the adaptation heroes and their backstory as well, so let's get it! Starting off with the series poster boy, Lin Ling was a pretty suitable successor. He started off as an advertiser for the hero's agency. His ex-boss fired him, and ever since he watched Nice Tomato Splat, he's taken up on that role. He gives off gay Superman vibes, unless he's European cause you know, he can do ballet, right? No? Never mind, okay, my bad. Nice is actually pretty capable. He can fly, lift heavy statues, and dance. I think Nice's growth to the top 10 was really impressive. They used him for replacement, trained him, even though the hero agency looks so insufferable to work with. His first encounter with a fear-induced ex-boss was a really beautiful introduction to the series. Power, 7 out of 10. Their effectiveness, a 9 out of 10. I mean, what else would you need other than to punch and kick villains? His overall aesthetic isn't bad at all either. He's running all white and gold, an orb in the middle, and the crest looks really nice. It looks very similar to Metro Man. For the sake of the cape, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. I talked about him too much, so let's shed light on our next hero. Yang Chang's ESoul is really sick. He's got the Batman treatment after both his parents died in the shooting. When things feel like they're all going to end for Yang, a mysterious looking knight saves him, and since then, he's sort of been idolizing that knight, widely known as the first ESoul. ESoul's primary source of power is electrokinesis, as seen with his first fight against a group of thugs. Well, more like a group beatdown if you will. Yang unlocks the trust value meter when little Pomelo cheers him on. The electrifying boost in adrenaline was enough to dismantle the thugs and sweep them off their feet with a singular powered thrust. In addition, Yang's speed is amplified, notably during the barrage of attacks used against former ESoul. So with electrokinesis, ESoul can masterfully wield electricity which can very easily overwhelm his opponents and even out the playing field against a capable opponent. The only thing that could possibly stop this man is his armor. Like, what kind of weak ass armor are you giving my boy? God damn! Even Nice's thin ass costume can withstand whatever is being thrown in his face. Power, 8 out of 10. Electro buff attacks can definitely pack a punch, without a doubt. Effectiveness, 10 out of 10. It's extremely versatile. ESoul so far is the fastest hero in the story. His abilities allow him to face bullets, missiles, and even projectiles. He can just chuck lightning bolts. Hell, he can do what A-Train knows best. I just don't think he can use lightning slash yet. You know, that powerful Sasuke Gideon attack? Aesthetics, 9.5 out of 10. ESoul takes the cake for my personal favorite character design so far. It's radiating so much aura. Hatsune Miku is next on this list. Out of all the abilities listed so far, I would definitely choose hers. Even the ones I haven't covered yet. It seems like the only logical thing to do, which is pretty ironic since I'm talking about luck of all things. Supernatural luck is one hell of a trait though. Like, imagine gambling, gacha, casinos, everything is at your convenience. You don't want to get a job? No worries. Submit your lottery ticket. Need a partner? Boom. Your chances of getting one is a cakewalk. Lucky Cyan's luck isn't all perfect though. When you are the beacon of light and having that blessing to change people's lives for the good, it's great, it's such a good feeling, until it becomes corrupt. That beacon of light is abused, manipulated, taken advantage of. People are no longer satisfied with what is. They crave for more. Contentment is a thing of the past, so what happens when all of that happens to you? You try to escape. Luckily, Cyan was able to break through the mates and head to the city. Lore-wise, her backstory is up there alongside Nice and Ghostblades. Right. I forgot. Since Cyan is also able to use a bow, she's been training under the agency after a few scouts recruited her. She can roller skate, use the bow, and can even sing. Yo, I don't think this is luck anymore. To me, that just sounds like pure skill. Traditionally, she isn't strong in a combat sense. She's much closer towards a support role. In terms of support capabilities, the only thing I can think of is sharing her luck with her allies. Not to say that her luck is bad, no. Power, 4 out of 10. It's very effective though. 100% win rate with that ability, 10 out of 10, no further discussion. As for aesthetic, 7.5 out of 10. I mean, it's alright. I do like her color scheme, but it's reminding me of my gacha life days, so no thank you. Queen enters the scene, and good golly, ever since I saw her promotional video, I just had to watch this show. I had to. Leah is second in the heroes ranking right behind X. According to the official wiki, she is the pinnacle of female heroes and is considered a prodigy for her age. She also completed the top university's entrance exams with flying colors. By the way, she was the first to finish the test within 30 minutes. I would be cooked if my mom knew her. Leah is intrinsically gifted. She set out to graduate from uni in 2 years, planning to become a hero. Her fighting prowess is even more impressive. Enhanced recovery. She can heal at an exceedingly fast rate despite getting one tap by X. Queen can create shields as seen cushioning the girl's fall and propelling the villain through the air. She also has this command ability slowing down anyone in radius, just like Gojo's Limitless. Power 9 out of 10. Queen uses a golden spear as a weapon, and she has such a large skill set, it's pretty hard to take her down. Her overall appearance looks like a gender bend of nice. Aside from her crown, she's repping white and gold, a long white cape, and she rocks white heels with her hair in a long braid that reaches her ankles. Aesthetic is a 9 out of 10. I really like her casual fit more though. She looks like the child of a CEO and a witch. Effectiveness is a 10 out of 10. Her skills are highly proficient, along with her command, shield, and regeneration ability. She can also fly, has superhuman strength plus endurance, and tampering into her spear can serve as homing missiles that target and follow the opponent through highly concentrated attacks. Holy shit, she's overpowered. Easily my least favorite hero in the show. Loli has been cursed with a cute face, making it difficult to be acknowledged to pursue her dreams of becoming a hero. That's really her problem so far. Aside from dealing with her best friend's stalker, her parents don't take her dreams very seriously. It was to a point where Loli almost gave herself a fade. The reason why this kid bullied her friend was so he could give her a love letter. The friend she stood up for also really liked her looks, so she ran away in frustration thinking he would do the same. Wow, 2 for 2. No wonder her name is Loli. So instead of cutting her hair, she decides to make a Gundam. That's pretty base to be honest, X. Using the equipment that her father stores in the basement, Loli sees a girl troubled. Great. And she gets her ass beat. Alright, here's a better one. A former hero known as DJ Shindig has invaded the facility, so Loli swoops in when she finds Wang held captive. Her suit is pretty durable. The mech can withstand a great deal of damage, protecting her against the metal table being thrown to her face. Loli has easy interchangeable weapons that can be equipped on and off at ease, which allows flexibility on the field. She also has an inflatable balloon stored in her waist, preventing a fall, plus rockets that allow her to fly. For a mech, her moveset is pretty simple, and honestly I dig it. In terms of aesthetics, the pink and white combo with the bunny ears really fit her style, so 8 out of 10. Raw power, she has trust value buffing her physicality. In the beginning I did say I wouldn't be relying on popularity. Clearly it doesn't matter how hard she hits because the suit is made out of steel. That would hurt. Power 6 out of 10. Effectiveness? We're talking about how effective it would be in a combat setting. Her mech is pretty simplistic, yet Loli manages to think outside of the box and use her gear to her advantage. So, 7 out of 10. Lastly, our latest introduction, Ghostblade. Do you guys remember this guy? Yeah, this was him like 2 minutes ago. He might seem like a parasocial and edgy guy, in which you're not wrong about that part at all. Ghostblade is the coldest motherfucker to roam the earth. The only hero thus far to murder in cold blood. The shing 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 with a bread knife, and to blitz DJ Shindig without even having to break a sweat. Wang Yi grew up in a family of butchers. Due to the awfully loud environment that he grew up in, Yi is unable to express himself. Over time he grew irritated, robotic, and everything felt monotonous. It was so hard for Yi to break out of his shell. That was until it clicked. Leave the household. Yi set out to be an assassin. After gaining a following on a social media app FOMO, his trust value rapidly increased. This resulted in him receiving an offer to work as a hero, hence the beginning of Ghostblade. Ghostblade is very adept at getting things done quickly. Without uttering a single sound, Ghostblade is extremely agile. As seen against the fear-induced Shindig, Ghostblade blitzed through his flesh, severing his arms and forcing him into submission. His efficiency with melees are up, seeing as a measly bread knife was deadly enough to defeat a former ex-hero. Power 8.5 out of 10. I think in terms of raw strength, he's behind Queen. However, his dexterity to utilize weapons from his environment is pretty sick and solidifies his spot in the top 5. How effective is this monstrosity of a hero? Pretty fucking effective, but not the perfect double digits. So 8 out of 10. I'm only saying this because he fought against DJ and Loli, who are significantly on the weaker end due to not being buttfuck overpowered as shit. Ability wise, he will most likely lose against Queen and ESoul because they are pretty broken. Dressed in black and gold, a long robe that looks like an omen cloak. Usually E-Kittens and edgelords have hair color that contrast the outfit, though it's mainly his mask that caught my attention. 7.5 out of 10. So that concludes the rankings of each hero. In all honesty, the video was pretty fun to make. Remember, this is all subjective. So once again, I only cover the heroes based on episodic order. What are your thoughts on each of the current top 10 though? Let me know in the comments.